I want it.
Hello, Maui. Hey guys, how are you? David and Franco here. DavidandFranco.com with the weekend of Vlogity Vlog. This is my weekly series where I like to... Guys, what are you doing? This needs to stop. I guess I'll handhold you. Hey guys, how are you? David and Franco here. DavidandFranco.com with the weekend of Vlogity Vlog. This is my weekly series where I like to try to be funny in my intro. And it typically doesn't work out. It's already 1:12 and I'm just now starting the vlog. Because I had to go on AT&T chat support. I talked to them for a little bit. Basically, I got my activation fee waived for my Apple Watch. I know. I'm just a few weeks late because they charged me today, but they promised that it'll be waived in the next bill or 2 bills from now. I don't know. And actually, they're going to waive my service charge of $10 for the next 3 months. Well, actually, I think I'm going to be charged 3 months. Ooh, happy birthday, Snoop Dogg. I think I'm going to be charged for 3 months, but then 2 months from now, they're going to waive that $30 and take it off my bill by the time, I think, what? I guess January comes around. Anyway, man, Maui's very vocal today. Maui, what's wrong? What are you doing? No, you're not going outside. Come on. Who's that? Come on. Let's make coffee. Come on, Maui. Come on. Come on. You want to play? Look, a ball. Good boy. Anyway, guys, let's make it a good weekend. The biggest plan for me this weekend is actually going to go down between today and tomorrow. I plan to break down my setup, which actually isn't that much, right here, and put all of this in the office down the street. Now, do I have internet in that office? My own internet connection? Long story. But this is basically what happened. So Tuesday, Xfinity showed up on time. Props, respect. But within like 10 minutes of them getting there, they went in the basement and they came back up and said, David, there's nothing we can do. This is a commercial building. We cannot install Xfinity service here. You need Comcast business. And honestly, I was afraid of that happening because that building used to be apartments. Hence why my bathroom has a shower in it, as if I live there. And I could technically live there without anyone knowing, but I'm not going to do that, obviously. Well, because it's a place of work. It's a place of business. And then I asked them, I'm like, well, why didn't Comcast tell me anything? I mean, I talked to Xfinity on the phone. My dad technically did, but I talked to them on the chat, which is the same thing. Support is support. And, you know, they have everything logged with my ticket and all that stuff, my account information. And even Xfinity themselves called that building an apartment building. They called it a community with apartments inside of that building. Just so why did they make it sound like it's not a commercial building? But then when they come out here, they're like, oh, we can't do this because it's a commercial building. So long story short, they could not install service because they would literally need to open up an entirely new line, which I believe would require them to dig up the ground outside and run that line. So we're not talking like an easy job, just connect, boom, set up your MAC address and you're done. No, this would have been like a serious job. So then I got thinking, I'm like, okay, if I need Comcast Business, let me go online and look at pricing. Comcast Business, in my opinion, is so overpriced. What I would require and what I get right now at home would easily cost me at least a couple $100 a month for similar speeds. And it just irks me that Comcast can actually get away with charging such horrendous prices simply because it's business. Yet I get faster speeds for much less pricing here in the comfort of my home. Okay, so I do understand why they do it because it's a business line and they basically expect several people to be using the connection at the same time, but how's it any different from like a family of 4 or a family of 6 streaming Netflix at the same time, playing video games, streaming music, email, social media, just web browsing in general? But anyway, I'm not going to rant because obviously there's nothing I can do about that. So I talked to my landlord, and I brought up an original deal that he brought up when I signed, well, technically my dad signed a contract for the building. He said, if you want to use our internet connection, and by the way, he is using Comcast Business, then we would just pay him a monthly fee. So I hooked up to his Ethernet because the Ethernet jacks are still live in the office, which is very, very nice. I hooked up my router. I created my own Wi-Fi network, and that worked perfectly. It worked beautifully. And on average on Ethernet, I'm getting between like 80 and 100 down, which is fine. That is plenty for what I do. But get this, the upload speed is higher than what I get here at home. Here at home, I only get like 6 or 7 up, which is pathetic. That's not very good at all. It's good enough considering I've been doing this for about a year in this house, and it's been working pretty well. Sure, I have to upload my weekend vlogs overnight, but hey, it works. I'm not a complainer. It works. But the fact that I could get double the upload there, which is, by the way, I think like at least 15 to 18. So yeah, guys, we're talking at least double what I get for a similar price, because I said, look, it would be really nice if the monthly fee could kind of match what I pay Xfinity right now, and that's between $60 and $80 a month. And the landlord's assistant, or secretary or whatever, she said, I don't see why that would be a problem. So we have their network guy coming out tomorrow to see if it would be possible. Okay, so obviously it is possible to pay for the internet connection, especially considering I have my own Wi-Fi SSID set up. But it goes beyond that because my landlord's company is actually in the process of moving upstairs to the 3rd floor. And that's going to require them to reroute the cables, reroute the cable modem, the router, the switch, and all that stuff. But in theory, it shouldn't affect my internet connection because the tenant that's going to be taking their place as of November 1st, I believe they also want to use their internet connection. So in theory, nothing should change. And while, if anything, if it does have to change, we can run the cables now because the 3rd floor is kind of gutted right now. Yes, the entire ceiling is open. We can see every single cable going from left to right and vice versa. So we could run the cables if we need to. So anyway, I do have internet, in theory, if I can use their connection. But until then, I've actually been using an Xfinity public Wi-Fi hotspot for free. Not technically for free. I have to log into my Comcast, well, my Xfinity account. But it kind of is free because I'm not paying for a second connection. So anyway, if you're skipping around in this clip, and I don't blame you, I'm sorry, this is long, but you know me, I'm transparent. I want to fill you guys in with details because I'm sure you have questions. Yes, we will have internet, and yes, we will likely be using our landlord's connection for a monthly fee with similar download speeds that I get here, but higher upload speeds than I get here. So that's the short version of that long story. So in other words, it's looking good. It's looking good. And if all goes well, we'll have a monthly fee kind of proposed to us, hopefully by tomorrow. But man, I'm telling you, getting an office set up is not easy. Like, there are several obstacles that we've had to surpass. But that's okay, that's life, right? Not everything goes according to plan. I mean, in a way, I'm going to be saving a lot of money rather than having to go with Comcast Business myself. It's just insane, the prices they charge for the speeds that they're offering. Just insane. And what sucks is Xfinity pretty much has a monopoly around here. Yes. So I don't really have, the choice of going with fiber optics, which I really, really wish I could. I would much rather give Verizon Fios my money than Xfinity. But even then, I would much rather have Google. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, if ever. So, it is what it is. I'm going to work with what I have and take it from there. And speaking of tech, I did take the time last night to finally pick out more PC parts because, well, we have a big change regarding my PC, guys. We have a big change. Basically, the CPU I've been holding off for a Coffee Lake, it doesn't look like I'll be getting that. Okay, so it's not about money or anything like that. That's not the issue. It comes down to compatibility, but I'll talk about that later in the vlog. I'm not trying to turn off everyone at one moment right now. So guys, how are you? Let's get back on that train. Let's stay on track. How are you? Comment right below. What's going on in your life? How's school? How's work? Is your birthday today? It might be. You never know. Well, you might know, but I don't know. So let me know. And if I say no one more time, I don't know what I'm going to do about it. This is why my vlogs are so damn long, because I can't shut up. Yes, I know I need to clean my counter. Thank you, Amanda, for the mugs. I have been loving them. For those who did not watch last week's vlog, this is just one of 4 mugs that Amanda was nice enough to send me. Alright, let's make today a productive day. There's my current sub count. Take notes. We will revisit this number later. 155371. I actually have a lot to do. My inbox, I have been neglecting my inbox lately. Also, I will be giving shout outs to my most recent supporters on Twitch. You guys have been incredible. I had another awesome week on Twitch. I picked up several hundred new followers, several new subscribers, and surprisingly, a bunch of revenue, which is really cool. And I talked about this in the Patrons Only vlog, but I'm excited to make this public. Every single cent I make with Twitch will be going towards my gaming PC. And I have my gaming PC parts right up here in Apple Notes, which I will go over later. But last night I did make some modifications. So I'm excited. I'm thinking about not going with the current case I have listed here, and that's a Fantex Eclipse P400 TG. I'm not sure if I'm feeling that one anymore. I might want something more unique. I don't know. But I do know this. I want to choose a case that I'm going to be happy with for at least the next 2 years. 2 years. So I don't want some kind of gaudy case. That's why I'm not into like the Alienware and stuff. I think they're overdone. But that's just my opinion. I like simplicity. I like clean. I like modern. I like minimal. Like this mug, for instance. You see? It's just blue. Nice and simple. Okay. David, focus. I need to publish the Patrons Only of Vlog, which, by the way, is around an hour and 20 minutes long. Another long, exclusive vlog. So shout out to my patrons. I hope you guys are enjoying the exclusive content on a weekly basis. That's just awesome. And I believe today will be the 131st Patrons Only vlog. 131 exclusive vlogs. That's a lot of content. That's a lot of freaking content, guys. And just for $5 a month. That's all I'm saying. Okay. I gotta get the MacBook Pro to make that happen, though, because I haven't even set up my thumbnail. I love this chair, but I have to fix this. Look, this is loose. Oh, by the way, this chair is not coming with me to the office. This desk is not coming with me to the office. These speakers are not coming with me to the office. This subwoofer is not coming with me to the office. This TV is not... Okay, stop it, David. Stop. You're annoying. But seriously, the only things I'm taking tonight are my Mac Pro, hard drives, monitor, USB hub, mouse, keyboard, UPS, cable lounge, cable organizer thingy, and some kind of trinkets. Oh, and webcam. And I think that's it, because this desk will be used for my gaming PC. I think. I might get a new desk at some point for that. But for now, this is a good desk. And actually, if anything, the Xbox One X comes out in a couple weeks, which I'm very, very excited about for 2 reasons. Number one, 4K gaming in my living room, like native 4K gaming is going to be huge. And number two, it's my reason, my chance rather, to move my Minecraft-themed Xbox One S into here and start gaming on the Xbox One S, on my desk, with my Kinect. And that's going to make gaming with you guys so much easier, because I'm going to have a flat surface in front of me. It's going to be easier to watch the chat and all that stuff. Then eventually at some point when I have my gaming PC, I'm going to directly tie in the Xbox One S and the PS4 into a capture card on the PC, and then just stream everything from there. Because right now, if I stream the Xbox One or the PS4, you cannot see the home screen or the dashboard. You just can't. That's how the consoles are set up. But if I directly, set it up in a capture card, you can see everything that I see, which would make it really, really easy for me to switch games and not have to end the broadcast every time I want to do that. So, as you can probably see, I have lots of things in the works. Oh, and this is probably going with me. The shelf. I gotta bring my MacBook Pro in here. Actually, I don't even need to bring it in here. I just have to do this. I just have to open it up, go back to my Mac Pro, open Finder, over here, and wait for it to pop. Actually, it's right there. Share screen. Hold on. You can't see that information. That's the URL of the Patrons Only vlog. But here we go. Open up Final Cut Pro 10 on my MacBook Pro using my Mac Pro. Now, screen sharing is nothing new. It's been around for years. But the convenience alone just is huge. It saves me a lot of time and a lot of back and forth. And there you have it. There is the Patrons Only vlog running on my MacBook Pro. For instance, let's stop right here for a visual note. Okay, Maui's cat food. Beautiful, right? And now it's going to be displayed on my MacBook Pro. Yep, right there. Gotta love it. The Patrons Only of Vlog to Vlog is live. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah. Is my skin red? Yep. Probably over here too. Imagine that, guys. I have the most sensitive skin in the world. Oh, also, this is going to the office as well. Of course, I'm going to erase all the vulgarity that my friends decided to graffiti. But that's okay. That's why I love them. That's why I love them. This is my kind of humor. But I cannot have things like David loves stinky ballsack hanging up in the office, guys. So I'm going to have to fix that. And that's okay. That's why we have erasers in this amazing world. All right. Oh my God, guys, it is beautiful out. 71 degrees. That's amazing. 71 is so freaking nice. I don't know why I'm hyper today. Maybe because I'm excited about the office later or just the weekend. I get to see La Familia tonight. The hangouts tomorrow with the patrons. So yeah, that means I get the drink. Mama. Oh, there's a car out front. That happens every time. Main Street's busy. Okay, so I'm going to relocate into here, put some kind of random movie on in the background, catch up on email, catch up on clientele work, and hopefully get some of my own work done, because I have not worked on my Wix website all week. By the way, shout out to everyone who signed up for Wix. I hope you're enjoying it. And if you do have a website that you're creating using Wix, link it right below. Seriously, link it right below. I want to check it out. So this is your chance to plug your work for completely free. And I promise it's not going to be marked as spam or whatever. Because I'm all about content creation. I'm all about motivating and inspiring others. So create, share. And I'm thinking about making a video dedicated to like maybe the best Wix websites submitted by my audience. That could be a good idea, right? Hey, it's a chance for exposure. So with that said, start creating. My Wix link is right below. And of course, let me know if you have any questions. By the way, The Babysitter, I watched it this week. Oh my God. I loved this movie. It was so good. Really graphic too. Just amazing overall.
I love her.
It's so great. It's already 3:44. Look at this dude. Hey Maui. You chilling in your hole? Look, it's like his paw is raised. Hey, Mal. Yeah. He was hyper last night. So hyper that he was attacking me. Did you hear that? Somebody's driving like an idiot. Suddenly, it's so quiet. It's almost 4 o'clock, which means Main Street will be backed up in just a matter of minutes. Horse and buggy. Look at that. I've been here for almost a year, and that still has not gotten old. It's kind of like a reminder, you know, of what's important in life. Because I think many of us take technology for granted. We take the convenience of getting into a car and going anywhere we want for granted. We take things like automation for granted. Yet here are the Amish hopping into a freaking buggy and relying on an animal to get them from point A to point B. I mean, come on. That's how they used to do it, and I think that's just fascinating. I'm talking about convenience as I'm about to take some french fries out of a toaster oven. I'm just saying, appreciate what we have. Because tomorrow, it could just disappear. I mean, who knows? One day, an asteroid is going to take out this Earth. And guys, that's a fact. One day, this Earth is going to be obliterated by some kind of catastrophic event. Think about it. The Earth is just a giant rock waiting to be hit by something. Okay, yes, that's probably not going to happen in our lifetime. But it's probably going to happen at some point. When? I don't know. But I do find the idea to be quite fascinating. Alright, I just made Arby's French fries, which apparently I've had for quite a while. That's my coffee stash. Hopefully they're good. Actually, hold on. Let me just take one out. Ah, don't burn your... Okay, David. Take it out a little bit. Set a good example. There you go. And take a French fry. I guess I should have sprayed the thing with Pam. Not bad. And yes, this is my lunch. A bunch of French fries. Yeah, my lunch selections are very limited. Stop looking at me, Maui. He's staring. Maui, don't you know it's rude to stare? What are you doing? What are you doing? I had to vacuum your little tower thing. Get a little messy there, Mau. Meow. Meow. Yep, they're all sticking. I gotta get a fork for that. No, hold on. Hold on. I've got this, guys. What the hell? Like clockwork. Arby's fries were good. I'm watching a movie in the background called Dark Water. So far, it's decent. Making more coffee. And I'm going to get started on a video project that I hope to publish in about a week. And that's all I'll say. Yeah, I mean, it's going to require a lot of work, but let's hope it goes smoothly. But until then, Mas Cafe. I'm done for now. Time to cut the grass. Should be nice and cool out, too. 70 degrees. Could be cooler, but that's okay. It's not bad out. Look at this dude, Maui, creeping on the neighbors. For the first time ever, stupid me, I'm pretty sure I forgot to charge my AirPods because I forgot to put them back in the case. I think they're in the house next door. I have to go check. Yeah, watch. My case is empty. And what's ironic is I used to lecture people saying, don't lose your AirPods. Now, would I ever lose them? No, I just never put them back in the case. Actually, this is a good test. Do the AirPods automatically shut themselves off based on inactivity? We'll see. God, I hope so, because I cannot imagine cutting the grass without music. Gotta stay hydrated. By the way, stupid me just realized, I was like, wait a minute, David, the Hangout's tomorrow, and you need your Mac Pro here, because I'm not going to get drunk at the office. That's just irresponsible, and you never know if someone's there late at night, which I highly doubt. I highly, highly doubt it, but I don't want to take any chances. So I am still moving my Mac Pro, because, well, if I don't do it tonight, it's not going to happen tomorrow, because then it's going to stay there for the Hangout, and then Sunday I'll be busy with the family, so I need to do that tonight. And plus, why can't I just use my MacBook Pro? It's not as powerful and user-friendly as my Mac Pro for Hangouts because I have a nice big monitor, a dedicated webcam, but that's okay because my MacBook Pro is a built-in webcam, obviously. I think all notebooks do nowadays. And I can plug in my Blue Snowball mic. Not a big deal. It's not going to be as enjoyable without my nice LG display. Wait, I could hook it up to my Asus display. And I could use my MacBook Pro as a desktop. There you go. Sometimes, David, sometimes. Don't overthink. All right, moment of truth. Do these go to sleep after a while, thus saving battery life? Please make a noise. Oh, God. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Damn it. Stupid me. And it's been 2 weeks since I've cut the grass. 2 weeks, because it's just not growing that much lately. You know, David, God forbid you cut the grass without some form of entertainment. God forbid. But come on, this is the world we live in nowadays. There's no reason why you should have to cut the grass with no music. That's just madness. Never mind, they just weren't synced. Check it out. Open up the case. And boom, left one has 52% battery life. Right one has 41% battery life. But the actual case is down to 7%. So, I need to charge the case. And the AirPods, they should be okay. Damn, look at that depth of field. God, that still gets me excited. I love the AirPods. That's so cool. Just open the case, and they connect. Now, the only reason they weren't connected before is because I think I had them connected to my Samsung Galaxy Note 8. Which I haven't really been using, by the way. It's nice, but I'm kind of over it. Because, come on, at the end of the day, I'm an iPhone user. Alright, so let's test this. Ooh, geocaching! I will be doing that tomorrow. Hell yeah! It's working. Sweet. Crisis averted. Whew. Grass is cut. I'm not out of breath because of that. Oh, gotta get my water. I'm out of breath because I just carried up that old AC unit of mine up in the attic next door with narrow steps and a heavy ass thing like that. That was not only incredibly challenging, but dangerous at the same time. But I was careful. I took my time. Okay. According to Find My Friends, the apprentices are about 25 minutes away. Dear Lord. That gives me plenty of time to break this down and start moving it over. So guys, take one last look. Okay, so it's not that sad because this setup hasn't even been out for a full year. And if anything, I changed my setup in here multiple times. Come on, it's me. But still, this is definitely a moment to look back on. Oh my God, I can feel my arm burning. Probably from lifting so much. So, say goodbye, guys. Say goodbye to my Mac Pro setup in my bedroom. And I was thinking about my gaming PC. There's a chance it might go here, but there's a better chance it'll go over there. But the thing is, with visual weight in mind, I know, visual weight, I'm obsessed. If the tower's over here, it might be a little too much visual weight against this. I don't want these two, fighting with each other. So, I'm more inclined to put it over here and in this corner. But we'll see. We'll see. I just know my bed is definitely not going here. My bed is likely going over here. That way I have a decent angle of the TV. And actually my dresser might go here, which could look nice near the TV. It depends how much depth there is. If it overlaps the bezel of the TV, then the dresser will go over here, and the desk will go over here. So we'll see. We'll see. But I do know one thing. Oh my God, even my right arm is burning. I had to work out. My PC is definitely happening. It definitely is happening, I promise. It's just a matter of when. I might have a little bit of extra revenue coming my way with this deal, with this partnership I have possibly in the works with a TV studio. Yes, a TV studio in the UK. But it's too early to talk about that. So if that ever happens, then I'll talk about it. And if it never happens, then this is the last you'll hear of it. But as they say, patience is a virtue. And I can definitely be patient. Hello, Mau. I know. It's an amazing time of the year. Windows open, cool temperatures. Love it. By the way, isn't it ironic that I have these end cap displays, but I don't even have the game? I'll get it at some point. Well, what'd you look at? Hold on. Hey, Google. Stop. Would you look at that? Damn, son. My setup is straight up nude. Except for underneath. Alright, it's a start. And if you look back here, this is stressing me out. I don't even know what I'm doing with that desk. I might break it down and put it in storage. It's a shame too, because I kind of wasted my time and effort with this arm for my display. But it's not a total waste because now I have an extra display in my closet, and if I ever want to use it, boom, I'll bust it out and put it to use. And that's why it's wise to save most of your tech, because you never know when you're going to reuse it. Example A, my TV. I could have easily sold this, but I didn't. I kept it, and it's used all the time. So there you go. It's a start. All right. Hey, Google, play music.
Sure, music on Google Play Music. Here you go.
Okay, I wish you would have resumed. Hey, Google, play classic rock.
Okay, here's a Google Play Music.
What? You just triggered yourself. Did you see that? She just triggered herself. Google, fix that. Okay, guys, final check. Is there anything else I need? Mac Pro, check. LG display, check. USB hub, check. Speakers in the office already, check. Subwoofer staying here. I guess that counts as a check. Chair staying here, check. Keyboard and mouse, check. Adapters, check. Power adapter, check. Power adapters, for that matter, check, 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 check. Power strip, check. UPS, check. David, check. Wait. I think I told myself I'm taking this light with me. But then again, I'm still going to be recording videos here on occasion. By the way, not all my videos are going to be in the office, so if not everyone's like a fan of that white background, that's fine. Oh, and yes, that white background will be changing. But I'm just saying, like, I think like half and half of my videos will be recorded here and in the office. And even then, in the office, I have more options. I can do it in the office portion or the studio portion. I think I'm good. I'm bringing my Google Home with me. Apple TV's staying. Maybe I'll take this PC now. Maybe. Because I would really like to connect that to my TV. I forget how we mounted this. Yeah, I just gotta get a screwdriver. I might worry about that tomorrow, yeah, because I have a lot going on tonight as it is. Apple logo I'll take later because that might go on the shelf somewhere. So for now, that is a solid start. And all my expenses are staying here for now until I get a filing cabinet. Guys, is there anything else? Anything else? Let me know right now. LEDs on that desk I'm going to take eventually. Oh, and a cable raceway, the same exact J-channel raceway or whatever it's called that I have on this desk and my cubes in the office and my desk in the studio. I don't have that for my IKEA jerker. So yeah, I'm going to have to order that soon. But okay, cool. I'm done. I am going to Rutter's to get dinner, and then I'm going to the office because I am hungry. I am so hungry, and I have so much to get done. Hey, Mau. I'm out, Maui. I'm out. Good thing the office is down the street, and I'm not taking my MacBook Pro or iPads right now. Tonight's focus, Mac Pro. Oh, and yes, the parentals are here. They've been here for probably at least an hour, so I'll show them soon. Yeah, it's just been a busy night. Oh, and shout out to Wawa Mama for getting me Wawa coffee on the way, so I guess I'll heat that up at the office. Okay, next stop, Rutter's, and then the following stop, office. Guys, we got a busy night ahead. I'm gonna try to stream on Twitch tonight. I don't see why not. If anything, I just might get a late start. This is starting to look just like old times. Look at this. Okay, obviously I have a ways to go. But good. Got my food up. Got the expensive stuff up, the Mac Pro and the display. Everything else is in my car. I'll get it soon. I need to rest. I definitely pulled a muscle before because I can feel it in my lower back big time. All right, what did I get? Set you guys down there. All right, I got pies for Dad and myself because we're gonna be here for quite a while. Mozzarella sticks, only 4 this time. I don't need to overdo it. Marinara sauce and a chicken parm sandwich, a chicken parm sub. Let's see. This has the potential to be very good. My God, it's really hot. Dear Lord, they compacted this thing. Oh, hot. All right, I'm gonna enjoy. Stay tuned. Hello, Mother. How are you?
Where are we?
It's already 9:52.
This doesn't look like East Main Street.
And I'm just now showing you.
Actually, technically, it is East Main Street.
I need people who are loyal.
What's up?
People who will help me get
Not much. Where are we? This doesn't look like the house.
people who won't be
My bedroom.
No.
The office.
We don't need idiots.
Office, watching the office.
Yep, we're watching The Office.
What
In The Office.
Meth heads.
Mom just helped me align this desk. So,
Hot?
yeah. So we have 27 inches on each side of the desk, which is nice.
10 minutes.
I know. Well, no, because I wanted to be precise. You know me. So then eventually when I get artwork,
David bought his trash can.
it will be centered. Did you see the trash can downstairs?
No.
It's filled with rudders and sheets bags.
Oh,
It's
your
mine.
stuff.
Yeah, I don't know why they're not emptying it. Not funny?
2 question marks.
Oh, God. Guys, I have so much to do. But, Mom, thank you for the Wawa coffee.
Just do one.
Oh, you're very welcome.
I'm going to drink it right now. You guys recognize this microwave from my old house? This is basically my old house. My old Keurig, my old microwave, some mugs that you may have seen in the past. Let's see if this is hot enough. A little more, a little more. Also, I bought forks, spoons, napkins. I brought some coffee from home. Very cool. We have plates, snacks. We're gonna need more snacks than that. Still have plenty of soda, water, all that stuff. Freezer's empty. Okay, I have a lot to do, so here we go. And it's already 10 o'clock.
It's perfect. You emphasize the golf,
Pam.
completely omit the Florida.
Total golf text.
Total golf
Thank
text.
God for
Send it.
Hey! Hey, what's up? I'm friggin' tired.
What time is it?
Don't show them this. I don't do work like this. I couldn't get the wire through the wall. So I
Wow, that is lazy. That is so unlike you. Look at that.
I couldn't get the wire through the fucking wall.
I know.
Because it's friggin' sheetrock. Well, sheetrock's easy, but it's plasterboard. And there's horizontal beams inside the wall.
Cover that?
I'm putting fucking wire mold on it.
Just kidding. What time is it, yo?
My watch is dead.
It's like 12:30, isn't it?
12:44.
12:45.
12:44. We are going to
Dave, I
Rudders
really
again.
think you should have sent the modem back. Get the $70 back. Because, I mean, if you need one, how quickly can one be here? Like 2 days? You have another one at home, don't you? Don't you have another one in your own house?
$70 worth of monitor.
It's $70, David.
Stop.
Sorry.
I'm sad. No, wait, Dad. I have to show them first. Here's my setup, guys. I'm not going to talk about it too much right now.
So the monitor doesn't work.
Because I can't use it. My monitor is not turning on. I have no idea why. It was just on today.
Pay your electric bill.
It's after I moved.
Pay your bill?
The Mac Pro's on. Everything else is on. But the monitor. I tried cycling it. I tried all these things. So I'm hoping by some miracle I come back tomorrow. But I do have my security camera, my Canary, watching.
You gonna arm everything?
So I'll check it throughout the night if my monitor magically comes on. And if not, then I'll take things from there. I mean, I really would like a bigger display. All right, so
Love you, honey.
see ya tomorrow. We'll be here for networking stuff. But the internet is working perfectly, so at least there's that. And at least my setup is there, and it actually looks really good. Cable management's a mess right now because I don't have my cable raceway, but I'll order that tonight. Actually, I might even overnight that for Sunday, for like a $4 extra charge. Hey, let's get a Rudders for my third cup of coffee. Between Wawa,
You're gonna
this,
die.
and then a second cup of Rudders, total of 3.
No. Yeah.
Goodbye, office. See you tomorrow. I do have more to do here tomorrow, so I'm not like totally screwed.
I've got
Just
nothing.
bring a temporary monitor, David.
I'm gonna set
Be a
the-
peasant for once.
I'm gonna set my printer up tomorrow.
It's
That's all I'm
27
gonna do.
inches, Mom. That's a small display. I'm kidding. It's really not small, but
This was open.
when you're used to 31-inch 4K, it's kind of hard to go back. God, my arms hurt all the stuff I did today. Good times, though. Good times. I'm surprisingly...
I can't imagine he's coming here just to paint your
I'm
trim.
not that
Maybe
upset.
throw something else.
I'm not that upset about the monitor. So we'll see. More coffee. And crew, I am joining you soon. What is with the brightness? I swear iOS 11 is a piece of shit. Look at this. Why would the brightness go so low? There you go. Dear Lord. I get easily triggered. Yes, I will be joining you guys in a minute. Man, busy night. Busy night. I feel like I didn't vlog enough for you guys, but I promise tomorrow is a new day. Too hot. And I'll vlog plenty. Michael Potato. Calm down, son. No. Why is it so dark in here, guys? Why is it so dark? Alright, I'll see you in the morning. That was my cherry pie. First my chicken and now this? It's okay. Good morning, Maui. What you up to today? Any plans? Come here. Look at us. Maui. He's listening to the birds. Can you blame him? Listen to that. Shh. Maui, we're trying to listen to the birds. Of course the birds stop. Oh, there they go. It's just a nice sound. Appreciate nature. There's the office. The back room's on, which means the landlord is in there working on things. I'm gonna head down there in a few minutes and try to figure out, hopefully, a monthly fee to use their internet, because that's my best option at this point, besides using a public hotspot, but that's not as reliable as using one like literally right there with us. So we'll see. Wish me luck. The pretzels are going there too, so I guess I'll see them soon. Oh, and I got my coffee. That's appropriate, right? Sheets mug? Sorry, Sheets travel mug. Alright, see you guys there. Oh, by the way, good times last night on Twitch. Thank you so much for watching. Maui, come on.
What'd you get it at?
Hello, J-Puff.
What'd you get it at?
Downstairs.
Can you please show my computer?
Mom, what up?
David.
What up?
Hi.
Dad's
guess there's really
amazed. Dad's amazed by the
I guess
HP.
there's really no way around getting fingerprints on this, is there?
You don't have to touch it.
I like touching it though.
Me too. I love touching.
Oh, can you set up the password to get her off it?
Get her off it. I'm right here.
Isn't that cool? Gallery, ba-da-bum. It's technically like a shell over Windows.
Stop.
So look,
Stop. I wanna see
look, Kristen, hold on, look. Move the mat, and you can.
that. I like that one.
There's another one there already.
Like that. That's cool.
You can take pictures.
Can you print it?
You can see it up there, which is
I want
cool.
a picture. Take a picture
You
of
can
it.
add text. You can even type on the thing. Isn't that cool?
This is for my script.
And of course, you can move it.
Sorry, no, you're
Yeah,
Oh,
using
I want it back.
No.
I want it back.
How'd you get that keyboard? This?
David, how'd you do that?
That is
And why
so
is David over
freaking
Kristen's
cool.
face?
Whoa, exposure. There you go.
That's really cool. What's that?
That's the text box that you just created.
Honey,
See?
can you bring the one for
If I can type.
And I have that
So,
back for my
boom.
scrapbook over there?
No.
Oops.
This makes my hair
What the-
really, really cool. You know
Multi-touch
you
isn't
use it as you
that
want, though.
good. There you go.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, so we just met with the landlord and their tech guy. Things are looking good. They have 3 options, they said, to run the cable. So in theory, we should be okay. In theory, so good. I'm going to put in the ASUS PV278Q to replace the LG 31MU97 for now. What?
It's a downgrade.
I know, it is a downgrade. But it is what it is.
How do I take a picture of this?
What?
Will it save?
I haven't used it in so long. Let me see. By the way, if you guys want to watch my HP Sprout video, I'll link it right
there you
below.
go.
Yeah, it's a camera.
Oh, is that how you take a picture of it? Did I lose it?
I thought you said save it.
Yeah, save it. I'm sorry. Did I lose it?
we missed it.
Did I lose it? Did I lose it?
Oh.
Did I
You're
lose
fine.
it?
You're fine.
Can I go on the computer? I can look at
Let's
the
redo this when I watch.
Wait, I want that. I don't want that. Hold on.
Is that cool? It's gonna show up there.
It just doesn't scan it. It's like totally clear.
There you go. I don't know if you can.
Is
No,
that
you
cool?
can't.
Okay, I want it back.
You can't.
No.
You can't zoom on the app.
Please, David, tell him it's mom.
I'll get you your own.
Yeah. There actually is a newer version out. Mom, what's it bad?
No.
Dad, you don't need that
I know.
for your work.
Bring the other one from home.
I like it. I just never used it.
Brand new, Dave.
Thank you, HP, for sending it. It's actually a really cool, innovative piece of tech. And again, if you guys want to check out my review, I'll link it right below. I love this Amazon Basics chair, guys. I'm gonna link this chair below as well. It's so cheap, but so comfy. Actually, it's so comfy that I bought 2 of them. 1,
How do I bring it down here?
2. All right, time to switch this out. My back still hurts from yesterday, all the stuff I moved. Who's that?
Kristen wants to know. Kristen's party
Kristen.
is July 16th. Maybe.
We're going to New York?
Maybe.
There you go, guys. For everyone asking, we might be going to New York. God, I hope so. Dad, if you want me to help with the cost, I will. All right, this is good, guys. Making progress. My monitor may be dead right now. We're going to try to fix it ourselves because Dad's really good with like insides of electronics, like fuses and all that stuff. It could be a blown fuse. It could be a blown fuse. Who knows? But at least I'm a monitor whore and I have backup monitors. See, this is why you gotta save your tech. You never know. All right, productive morning. I'm thinking about moving my Mac Pro from the left side to the right side of the desk because I think there might be a little bit of Bluetooth cutout, which is, I don't know, it doesn't completely make sense because Bluetooth should be a longer range than that, but I've actually had that issue in the past. So yeah, I think when I come back here later today, maybe, because I think my dad's coming back to run cable for the security system, but the guys are up there right now running cable, Cat 5 cable. But cool, I'm online. That's good. That's good. That's good. They can run the cable. That's the best news I've gotten in a while. Because guys, while I love this office, while I'm really, really, really excited about the opportunities it's gonna bring me, getting up and running online has been a huge headache. But things are finally turning around, and I am eternally grateful. Our landlord is a nice guy, so cool. I was not gonna get a Rudders, but I kind of need to. I'm hungry, and I'm gonna get coffee for later. And then the hangouts tonight, so I'll be back at Rudders again later today to get a 6-pack. Of what? I don't know. Maybe Red's Apple Ale. All right, see you guys at home. Hello, Meow Meow. Meow. You're so cute. Look at that fur. Beautiful fur. Always so soft. Look at this dude. Hi, Hunter. Hunter, come on. Don't. That's it. It's locked. Don't eat his food, okay? Don't eat Mal's food. I just put it in the bowl. The plate's fine. Although, don't eat the plate because you'll actually eat the plate. Okay, this may have been a bad idea. Come on, outside. Outside. Come on. Come on, Hunter. Or just go over there. Hi. 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 How are you? Oh, you're a good boy. Hunter, who's that? Who's that? Maui's like, excuse me, sir. Come on, outside. Come on. Quick visit is quick. Here you go. Go. Enjoy. Peace. Look at that booty. Alexa, stop. Alright, what did I get from Rutta's? I got an egg roll. I know, I'm weird, right? Very weird. A little burn on the edge, that's okay, that's okay. I like it crispy. And mac and cheese. A very light lunch. Nothing overkill. Of course, a little pack of soy sauce. Although, let me check this egg roll. It might just be burnt on the edge. Oh yeah, it is fine on the inside. I love egg rolls. I know, what a random snack. Don't eat my food, yo.
Chris and Steve pulled up, and Steve laid on the horn. It scared me. We were
Really?
walking in front of the house because I wasn't expecting them.
Huh.
They were going to the Renaissance Fair, and Kristen said she saw a sign for Strasbourg, so they took a detour.
Jamian visited me before. Jamian!
We're gonna take this out this year and another post, like probably next weekend, maybe
Bye, answer.
maybe tomorrow. You okay with that?
Look,
I'm gonna have to be.
actually a live flower,
Oh, this is
babe.
dumb. We don't.
Look,
Oh, I know.
it's pretty.
Oh, wow, that is pretty. That's a good picture.
It's still coming out.
Smell it. Mmm, smells really good.
There's a bug in there.
Oh,
He came
well, that's
out.
okay.
He just flew out.
It probably went up my nose. Smell that, Mom.
Oh my god.
Fresh
Oh, it
AF.
does smell good.
Wait, so you saw Kristen and Steve for what, like 5 minutes? Because I must have
No, they
missed
stayed like a
them.
half
Oh, you
hour.
missed them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in
They
here.
stayed like a half hour.
How long? I mean, how soon were they here after? Before I left? Before? Wait, How soon were they before I got here? 15 minutes. 15 minutes? Okay.
in your house, David?
Hunter,
More poop.
look at that dude. Come on, Hunter.
David, do you want me to pick up an air conditioner?
Put a tarp over or something.
Alicia, quiet down.
Alicia, stop blowing your whistle.
We're at Lowe's. Look at all the Christmas stuff. Beautiful. Where? Oh yeah. It's still too early to get excited about Christmas, I think. But like Dad said a few weeks ago or whatever, if you're serious about getting Christmas decorations like outside stuff, now is the time. You gotta buy your stuff early. Outside stuff. But in regards to shopping, no. Not gonna start until Thanksgiving. And the same goes for listening to music. I don't start until Thanksgiving. But I was telling them if you want to buy your outdoor stuff, you do it now, right?
Oh, yeah.
God, I wish I spoke better. I sound like an idiot. No, I'm just like always tripping over my words. Oh, look at this.
Just calm down, baby.
Look at this little area. Ain't this special? Oh, do you think he sits here? By the way, that egg roll from Rutter's,
Gorgeous.
pretty good, pretty good. Mac and cheese was okay. It honestly tastes like Easy Mac. And the same goes for mac and cheese at Sheetz. It's good, but it's not as good as Wawa. Wawa has the best mac and cheese. But Wawa's menu overall is also very weak compared to Sheetz and Rutter's, so it's balanced. Look at these trees, look at these trees. We're getting a tree for the house, right, in Strasbourg?
Yeah.
Like today?
Yes. If we can find one.
Are you nervous?
No.
Look at that. I love that.
Oh, that is so cute. Remember Melissa made me one?
Right.
Snowman?
This is literally just a bunch of LED strips. This is actually a great concept proven in saying that you can create a complex item out of a bunch of simple items. Pretty cool. You just gotta get creative. Okay, it doesn't completely look like a tree. In my opinion, I would put a little more color on it. But then again, this one's only half covered. So I don't know. It could be a work in progress.
Well, Dad, you put your own pine cones on, love. Sorry, your foot.
Get ahead, run over it, it's time. Little tip for you.
Yes.
If you want a fake Christmas tree to smell good,
Tree, Dad.
you gotta put an air freshener in there. Like one of those holiday
We are
ones.
going to do that.
Shout out to Pam Beasley for that idea.
Pam.
Pam.
900.
Oh, here we go. Here's 12 skinny ones. You said a skinny one.
Did lights change colors? Oh, no, they're just, what does, those just...
Yeah.
It's
We
just
need
typical
lights that
lights.
change colors, right?
Yeah, I want lights to change colors, honey.
Agreed. Colors, everything.
I like white.
Depends on the mood I'm in.
I like white too, but if you can change from color to white,
Racist.
then that's good, right?
Here we go. Both sides on the same.
There's no room for racism in this world. Agree with me.
Absolutely not. I mean, I agree.
Yeah, in a good way.
What, Deborah?
If you're racist, you're an idiot. Although I will say I'm racist towards white products. I love white products. I just think they look better. But in regards to home theater stuff, black all the way. Just comes down to the implementation.
Warm white LED, Dave.
Ooh.
Dave, warm white LED. It's skinny. I like it.
Modern technology. No wires to connect. Just lift it up.
Look, it's off here,
It's off.
but it's lit over there.
Connections are inside.
Look, you can
Yeah.
use that as a little table.
Look for the contacts. Yep. Two big prongs, black and white. Black and white, black and red. I'm just gonna shut up because clearly I can't say anything right now.
I want it. 812.
I don't know.
Just for the record, I'm not a fan.
Me neither.
Shut up, Dad.
It's not white, it's blue.
Don't tell Dad to
Please
shut
tell me.
up.
Thank you, David.
Just get it. Look at Mickey.
Please tell me it's blue, not white.
Isn't that cool? It has that carved look. It also is a filter in Photoshop. I can't think of it now. It's a filter I don't really use like ever, but in person it actually looks good on physical objects and decorations or whatever. I need a plant for my office. How much are these? But that would require watering. I just want a fake plant. How much are plants generally? It'd be nice if there was a price. This one's $12.98. It's actually not bad. It's too little though. I want something big. It's real dirt though. I don't wanna. $16 for that? I'm tempted. I mean, I don't mind watering them. I'm gonna be in the office most days. I'm not gonna be there every single day, but I need second opinions.
I got you one year. It was chalk.
Black and Decker.
I'm sorry.
It's like a dad. I am not picky with it when it comes to that. So guys, here we go. We got a plate and USB charger and outlets built in. Now originally I was just gonna get regular outlets, but I figured why not get one with USBs? This could be perfect when doing unboxings, and if I want to test like a USB powered product, boom, plug it in and I'm done. We just spent like an hour at Sherwin-Williams. That was really fun. Excellent use of Saturday.
Shut up, David.
You know, David, we're painting your entire office.
It's a joke. What office? I was gonna say the office is painted. No, so that paint is for what? The shutters outside?
Yeah, we need to bring a light tonight, just in case when I take the outlet apart, you lose lighting. In
Yes, got that outlet I showed you guys. $25 for those two things. That's a lot.
It's USB.
Overpriced. I know. And it's gonna be really useful. It's gonna. Well, I like to spend money wisely, you know.
I just want to know when you move out of there, you're gonna take it with you.
Yeah. I don't know. By then I'll be like.
Put the other one in a closet.
By then I'll be making 8 figures. So $25 to me is
Did
like.
you text me yet?
Yeah, I texted
Just
you.
kidding. Could you imagine making 8 figures? 8 figures. Jump cut. That basically revealed that he makes 12 figures.
Mom and I together.
Could you imagine 12 figures?
Mom and I together, we make.
Kristen and Steve, what up?
Tats for life.
How are you?
Hi.
Kristen got a tattoo. Said it's Steve.
Yeah, say hello.
Dude, that shirt is awesome. Where's it from?
Walmart.
Walmart? Cool. Let me guess.
$5.
$9. Oh, $5.
Yeah.
They were all $5.
I think they're like 7.
Still, though, that's cheap. That's really cheap. Average graphic tee at Target is like 13, I think.
Actually, I don't even know.
What? What's rude?
So expensive.
Probably.
I like Target though. It's busy here today. There's a lot of people out. Well, it's actually kind of quiet right now, but before.
A lot of people.
And back here is the path to Rudders if you want to walk to Rudders at some point.
F-runners, sheets for low.
There's enough room for both, Steve.
No, there's not.
You don't need to choose favorites.
Rudders is
Isn't this crazy, this path? You do not want to skateboard here. There's our plumber, Joe the plumber. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? And I'm wearing long sleeves. I can't see. 75.
Sunny and 75.
Anyway, I'm gonna give Kristen and Steve a tour of the office. We have some drinks there too if you want something. Like Fireball and everything. Just kidding.
Nothing gets the creative.
Soda and water. Oh, and chips.
Fireball.
And Cheetos. There's Cheetos in the office if you want some.
Regular Cheetos or Cheetos Cheese Curls?
Regular Cheetos. Although the Cheetos cheese curls are good. Oh, there's a geocache around here that I have to get later. Or if you want to get it on the way back,
Let's get it.
Where's it at?
right around here somewhere. I don't know where, but I found one down there last weekend.
Where is it?
All right, well, we'll look.
Let's go.
Oh, right now? All right, let's do it.
Nice.
So what do you think? You like it?
I like it. It's cool.
Isn't it awesome? Thank you. Yeah, so we have a kitchen in there, which is pretty cool. Plenty of closet space. Open area too.
Lots of space.
Open area, which is great. The previous tenant had a huge drafting table right here. Going in like huge. And when he took it out, it opened it up big time. And I killed my 4K display last night. They're empty. They are purely for show to hide the cables and helpful space. Also, we did find the cache outside. Very, very easy find. Although Steve was looking for an actual log like wood instead of like an activity log.
You read it wrong.
And debatable.
You read it.
So is the
Confusingly.
cable set up?
Yeah, a little bit.
Like TV cable?
Oh no,
Like
that's
internet?
that's a long story. I'm not gonna vlog that. Hello, Mau. I return, and look at this. It's only 7:36. Not bad at all. Just went to Rudders. Got my Reds apple ale. I'm hyped, and I got Sheets. Easy dinner tonight. Cup of fries. Sheets fries are actually really good. Oh dear Lord, lots of casualties. I'm gonna throw those in the toaster oven. And oh my god, this is soggy, which means they soaked it in buffalo sauce. That's a good thing. Yep. Ooh. I'm gonna throw them in the toaster oven too. Man, I don't know if she's packed as like an ape or I drove like a maniac. Fries are everywhere. Mmm. And cheese sauce. Love it. All right. Oh, I forgot ranch too. Cool. I'm gonna enjoy 7:37. Plenty of time until the 10 p.m. hangout. Boom. Time management. I'm proud of it. Dinner was great, but check this out. I have a temporary setup for the hangout tonight. MacBook Pro, display port. Well, technically mini display port, which is geometrically the same as Thunderbolt. Going to display ports on my Asus PP27AQ, Magic Mouse, AirPods, and of course the MacBook Pro is hooked up to these speakers and the subwoofer. And this, in a way, could be a preview of what to expect with my gaming setup, because I will be using this monitor at first, and eventually I'll upgrade to something bigger, because I can't game on something this small. That sounds kind of braggy saying small, but when you're used to a 31-inch monitor, downgrading to 27 inches is definitely, well, just that, a big downgrade. But in the meantime, this is an excellent display, and I'm extremely grateful to just happen to own 3 of them. So in the meantime, this will do. All right, I had to log in. But yes, I do have extended display going on. My main desktop down here. Check this out. I drag the mouse up. Boom. It's up there. I don't know if you can even see it as, so let me do a finder window. Right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that magic. Look at that shit. So very cool. And this will be nice for the hangouts. So with that said, let's make it a good night.
I haven't seen not one single video of him yet without a ball cap on.
Your profile picture doesn't have a ball cap on, I don't think, does it?
Welcome to the hangout.
Hello.
Hello.
Who's the girl again, David?
That's right, yeah, the channel.
We have 2, Victoria and Natasha.
Hi, Victoria. Hi, Natasha.
Actually,
Who that?
That's John.
Hi, John.
The video I made
Who's
about
that?
you, I wasn't wearing a hat either.
That's Victoria. She's on my Twitch streams. She's there like every night on my Twitch streams. Love it.
There you go.
Hi, Anthony. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. A little bit tired from the new house.
Oh, that's right. You've been working, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Wawa Mama, did you know Anthony worships Tom Brady, the cheater?
Oh my god.
Yeah, gotta get over that.
Dave's downstairs watching Penn State. I couldn't get him away from the TV.
It's Ohio State?
No.
Bing!
Is it Michigan? I forget now. No, I don't know. I was sleeping
The Phillies.
on the couch.
I see.
I am using my AirPods tonight. I just switched audio sources since while my mom was visiting.
Nice.
This isn't a bad setup considering it's temporary.
Right now.
It's a little messy, a lot of cables.
That's what I said, Michigan. I was
But it
right.
works. It works.
Who are you talking to?
I'm vlogging.
It's New York City from Strasbourg.
It's like 2 hours from our house in Jersey, so probably like 3.5, maybe.
That's not bad.
No, but we usually.
And then, do you know from New York? Probably I think where I want to go to Vermont's like 7 hours.
It's been a while since I've had Red Zapaleo. Is this twist off? I forget. There's only one way to find out. Ah! Cheers! It's been a while. It's not as good as Twisted Tea, but it's definitely good. God, I haven't drank in probably a couple months, and that's a good thing. Ugh. Hold on, here we go, let's get this ready.
Get it ready.
Get this shit ready, yo.
You know it.
Alright. Hangout, what up?
What up?
We're gonna take fireball shots.
Virtual.
Well, hold on, look, it's Dan. Isn't this weird?
I'm virtual. I like it.
but I'm here.
Dan's here, but he's not here, but he's here. So it kind of works out. And look, he's surrounded by alcohol. Hold on, let me click on him. There you go.
Victoria's still dead, or is she awake now?
Look at all that. I know, Victoria. Oh, Victoria, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, Ellie, would you want to do a speech? It's up to you.
I don't know. I don't want to bore Danny Minnick again.
Dude, you're fine.
Wait, do your speech. Hold on. This is it.
Here we go. Hold on, Danny. Let me present you.
That's cool.
Dude, that is nice. Shiny as hell.
Ooh, Danny, that is very nice. Wow.
How long did that take?
It looks heavy.
It's very heavy. I'm holding it.
Yeah, with the power supply in there.
This is my first hangout that I stayed up for.
Is that the new motherboard or the one that you took out of the other one?
The new one.
Okay.
This is silver. It lights up blue.
That's nice.
How long did it take to build? 2 hours. About 2 hours.
That's not bad.
So there's the i7 right there. So yeah.
That is nice.
It's halfway. There's gonna be a radiator here. Obviously graphics card and all that. So.
Oh, I'm in.
And the,
Very cool.
The hard drives are in the inside of this. So you can see it. Some kid called Jack joined. Hi Jack.
Hey, Jack, what up?
Alright,
Hi, Jack.
All right, we're going to take shots. Ellie's going to give a speech if he doesn't mind. It's up to him.
Oh, sure. Why not?
Do it.
All right. Here we go. Hello, everyone. Ellie here. Just just wanted to say, it's once again great being part of the Franco, as David's laughing as I'm talking. Part of the
No, I was wondering if you could see my face, and yeah, you can.
It's part of the Franco hangout crew. It's nice to be back here again. It's nice to see some new faces here, and nice to see some returning ones. And you should all have a good week. Should all be, as David says, make it a productive week. Do at least one good productive thing a day, which is what I actually try to hold by. And you've actually influenced me a lot. I don't think I really try to do that at least at work, one productive thing a day. And we should all soar to great heights. Cheers.
Cheers.
Health, happiness, wealth, whatever we need. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, everyone.
Came back. Cheers. I got Sprite.
It's been a while since I've had Fireball. Good job, Ellie. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, that was good. Having a shot of cinnamon is actually quite good.
Yeah, that was actually really smooth.
There's no Fireball in my house, though.
How dare you, Dan?
I'm glad you guys like my PC.
You drinking?
Really positive reaction.
You drinking some tequila, Dan?
Dan, what is that? What is that Jim Beam behind you? That's not a cinnamon.
That's a tall bottle. Look at that.
That's just bourbon whiskey.
That thing is huge.
Knob Creek.
Feels weird using this
Jack
display
Daniels.
again.
You got no cinnamon thing in your house?
Nope. My dad's against those kind of drinks. He doesn't like them.
Hey, Dana, what's in that blue bag on the shelf up there?
Blue bag. Oh, that's Crown Royal.
Is it apple or is it regular?
Regular.
Okay. Nothing wrong with regular.
Try it. You should try everything, Dan. You should try everything right now.
My dad likes Crown Royal so much that he had a custom bottle and pourer made with his name on it.
Oh, look at that. That's so cool.
A little tilt stand kind of thing.
That's status.
I didn't realize you were also named after your dad. So am I.
I am the third.
So am I, the junior.
I am the third.
I am the second. That's pretty cool though.
Okay, guys, the Switch came out in March. What was it, March 3rd?
Alcohol's delicious.
There you go.
And as you may or may not know, Nintendo purposely coated the game cards in some kind of horrible tasting flavor. That way kids wouldn't put them in their mouths and choke on them. 'Cause that's how Nintendo is. They're a very, they're a very family-friendly company. Now, I've never tasted a Switch game before.
What game is it?
Mario Kart 8? Does that count?
1-2 Switch. Don't use a good game.
Don't use a good game. Okay, I'll use a bad game. 1-2 Switch.
It was just as bad. I tasted Pokemon.
You can lick this side, right?
No, lick the back, dude.
The back side, but not the pins.
Not the pins, just the back side.
Yeah.
No, that's the bit you're supposed to lick.
Don't blow on the
Is it both sides?
Fuck. It's on both sides, but you get the full experience on the back.
All right, here we go.
All right.
My first time licking the Switch game card.
It's not a cricket, so you're not gonna scream.
Here we go.
It's not gonna do anything.
Interesting. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad.
Yeah.
That's worse than I thought it was gonna be.
It'll stay in your mouth for about 5 minutes.
It's like if you squeeze a magic marker or something.
Right, and yeah.
Oh God.
Hey, the way is that next to you on your
That was worse than I thought it was. Oh. Dude, that was really bad.
It works, dude. I'm telling you.
Oh God.
Let's go get kids and put it in their mouth, that's for sure.
Interesting. Well, there you go. I finally licked it. Now my drink probably tastes terrible.
Nah, it fades away in a few minutes.
Okay, there you go. It's fine. Definitely worse than I thought. Yo, Terry, welcome. Is this the Terry from Twitch?
This is Terry from Twitch.
Yo, Terry, thank you so much for your support, dude. Thank you so much for all the bits and everything.
Thank you so much for the support. Not the bits yet. Yet.
Thank you for chatting in my stream one day.
Yeah, it's just cool because, you know, since I stream every night now, well, almost every night, it's just a little easier to, you know, follow along with everyone.
It was funny though, because
But yeah, thank you for that. Appreciate it.
And I saw that someone named Terry who looked at one of my snaps like, who the hell is?
Yeah.
Terry's in my leaderboard on Twitch. Love it. I have a wet spot on my pants. I think it's Fireball. Wait.
I have to go down the basement and get liquor.
Dan McCormick.
Dan, take a shot with us.
I have to go downstairs for that.
Yeah.
Don't be lazy. Go ahead, Dan. Go. Hold on, let me... What is that, an iPhone 4 for us?
iPhone 0.
This is my first ever iPhone.
Very nice. Dude, I love my 4S.
Dude, this is so much more, like, my dad had this old, like, 5S he gave to me, like, a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like, seeing this phone and seeing what this was made out of, it's like a 10. You couldn't even...
Well, what's nice about the iPhone 10 is it's kind of like the iPhone 4 and 4S, where it has a glass back.
Yeah. Look at that. It still looks so
Yeah, it looks so nice. And I love how it's all flush. The lens isn't a bump. Alright, here we go. Hang out. Does anybody want to do a toast? I mean, it's up to you guys. Terry, okay. Who is one of my top contributors on Twitch. So, Terry, take it away.
Okay. This is to everyone that's been supporting David from the start, and we're going to keep doing it for a long time. Cheers, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone. Cheers.
Oh my, that tastes horrible.
This guy's cool. Good shot. Thank you, Terry. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Ooh.
I just, oh God, that was horrible.
What, David? What'd you take a shot of, David?
Fireball, yep. Alright, yeah, let's not make a game out of it. Let's just swallow.
David, swallow it up.
Cheers, everyone. Cheers.
Oh, fuck, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this, everyone.
Everclear, right?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Oh God. Serious. Clearance.
I just did it.
Nah. You did. Look at his face. Tastes so good.
Ellie, you're plastered.
No.
Just kidding. I can't picture Ellie plastered.
Yo, David.
You didn't see me over the past holiday weekend.
Ah.
That was pretty too.
I feel like Elliot Plastered would be like he's so hammered he takes his little hat off. Which is illegal.
It's like the Amish trying to drive a car.
You have? Oh, okay. Sorry.
I have, but then I realized, oh crap, something right. But I actually did look.
No. Monster Ellie would be like, I want to.
I love this little setup. This is pretty cool.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
Dan, a buzz is not enough.
You need
You need to get drunk. You're home. You don't need to drive. You can pass out there. Come on.
You only have a buzz.
Come on, my dude. Come on.
Which one?
Ooh.
Purple.
That's what I was gonna say.
Saints Row, purple.
Yeah, right there. The birthday girl or whatever it says.
Birthday? What the fuck?
Yeah, see?
Oh, fuck you, bro. That's amazing. Yeah, and you never said it. That's great. I thought you made that up.
For you, Danny, for you.
That's great. Thank. Oh my god. Shout out to all my viewers, especially you, Terry. It was excellent getting to know you more. I know, you've been watching me for years, but especially because of Twitch and tonight's hangout, I've gotten to know you more, so thank you so much. Cheers to Terry. Guys, I am so tired. I'm so weak. I've not been getting much sleep lately. I'll see you in the morning. Oh my god. I cannot wait to pass out. Freaking beautiful outside! It's currently 72 degrees. Let me see. Let me guess. 72? 72! Oh my god. Well, the high temperature is 72, but cool. God, I'm good. It's so nice. Actually, it's so nice that I just let Maui outside for a little bit. Guys, last night was a solid hangout. Thank you to everyone who joined. It was just fun overall. We had some excellent conversations. A lot of good drinks, a little too much Fireball. I didn't get sick, but I got close. I held it down. I'm good. But yeah, awesome night. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Then there's this dude. Maui! Stop! Oh, that's a wasp. Wait, what is that? What kind of bug is that? It's not a wasp. I don't know what that is, but I'll try to rescue it. Come on, Maui, get down. Come on, get down. Come on. You want a treat? Come on, you want a treat? Psst, psst, psst. Yeah, Maui, you want a treat? Mau. Come on. Anyway, guys, all I'm saying is thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me. You want a treat? Here you go. Enjoy. Good boy. Alright, guys, it's already 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. I was up and down a lot this morning. Then I finally got out of bed at 1. I know, extremely lazy of me. I hate getting up late. But my body clearly needed it. Between moving things back and forth for the office over the weekend and then drinking like crazy last night. Yeah, recovery is important. And speaking of the office, I don't think we're going to the office today. I don't really need to go. I mean, I have the outlet, but we don't need to install that today. So we'll install it next week. And by we, I mean my dad, because I don't work with electrical inside walls. That's just not my specialty. Yes, I'm sure it's very easy, but I'm not going to take any chances. Alright, I'm actually going to have breakfast. A very late breakfast. And then I'm going to wrap up the vlog soon. I'm going to Target with Wawa Mama later, but I probably won't vlog it because by then it would be really nice if I could have these clips wrapped, imported, and then ready for editing. So, we'll see. Because as you know, the vlogs take a while to edit. And who knows how I'm going to feel later. I could just crash. But for now, the vlog shall go on. I'm going to have a coffee, breakfast sandwich. I always love these. Sausage, egg, and cheese. The trick is to put them in the microwave and then put them in the toaster oven to make the biscuit nice and crispy. Breakfast, lunch was good. Coffee was good. Watched another episode of The Client List. It's a cheesy show here and there, but it's good enough where I keep watching. And there's only 2 seasons, so I'm almost on season 2. About halfway. Look at this beauty. Damian. You're amazing. You really are amazing. Damian.
Dad took a picture
Hi.
earlier.
Hunter, how are you? Shake? Shake? No? Alright, respect. It's cool. You chilling outside? You barking at people going by? What'd you get for breakfast?
Bagel.
You had a bagel for breakfast?
Bagel.
That's it?
$119.99.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
For what?
It's also for Christmas Eve.
Don't show it.
I'm not.
What? Don't.
My gift for Christmas Eve. Look, you can customize the tree with their name.
That is so cool. Like, OMFG.
Oh, she out again?
Just kidding. It's
Last time I
Sunday.
flipped you
Don't
off.
say that. It's Sunday.
Last time I flipped you off.
Our neighbors saw you. I don't know if she ever saw you. Wait to
This
ask
all
her.
has to go in the trash. Where's the little
Catch.
one?
I think it's time for a bigger table out here.
No.
Really?
No.
No?
Definitely not.
Okay, I'm just saying.
The purpose of it wasn't for that. Dad, we need to water these today because it's not going to rain till Tuesday.
It's gonna rain Tuesday? I love rainy days.
Thunderstorms in it.
Thunderstorm? Oh my god. I love thunderstorms.
Where'd you have Maui before?
That
the
might be our
grass?
last one then. No, just a deck upstairs. By the way, update for all my Maui fans out there. Rumor is we're turning my deck into a sunroom.
Rumor is Maui's pregnant.
Right?
Yes.
Rumor is.
Yeah.
So, it could be like my old house, which Maui loved that sunroom. He was in there like all day.
Maui was always in
He
the
liked
sun.
all the windows and the birds and the squirrels. So now if we get the sunroom, that means he can hang out in there all day, which is really cool.
Cat tower in there. Put the cat tower in there.
Oh, true.
Open up your kitchen again, and he can look out windows galore.
Call me crazy, but I'd actually sleep in there sometimes.
You're crazy.
Like the sound of the rain or whatever. That would be nice. Trike, Dad. Trike. Look. You want one? That's quiet. Is that electric?
It's a BMW one.
Was it electric?
The exhaust was tuned down.
It's electric.
It's tuned down.
It's electric. All right, Mr. Pants. I think I'm signing off. Say goodbye, panties. Get enough. And Johnny's in her cage sleeping. Just chilling away. Still painting. Very nice. Mom, Dad, I'm signing off.
Bye, guys.
Peace.
Have a good week, everybody.
You too, guys. You too.
See you at Northlands next week.
Yes, Northland's train show, is it called? Or something like that?
It's a big train layout. It's huge.
Yes.
Huge.
Excellent vlogging material, right?
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of the train, I can hear it now. Alright, I'm gonna go upstairs, sign off up there. Yeah. I'm gonna say bye to Mao on the vlog. I'm a little out of breath. I was just outside playing with Hunter. And I exercised by running up and down my deck steps a few times. Why not? I'm not in the best of shape nowadays, so I'm trying to help whenever and wherever possible. Maui. They're leaving. They're leaving. You can have your privacy back. Okay? Okay? Horse! Got it. Alright guys, oh wait. Before I sign off, let's reward those who watched the entire vlog. Or maybe you skipped to the end. I don't know. But let's hope your honesty kicks in. So, with my presence growing on Twitch, I'm looking to do more giveaways and just more ways to benefit you guys, especially when I build my PC. Oh, and speaking of that, I didn't go over the parts in this vlog, I'm sorry. But I think I'm gonna make a dedicated video on the parts concerning what I've picked out now. Hey, Mr. Pants, what up? But yeah, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/DavidFranco. Right below, follow me and turn on notifications. And I will pick someone at random to give away this, a copy of Minecraft on Xbox One. The code is right there. And well, that code could be yours. So good luck and enjoy. Guys, thank you so much for your support. I am out, time to edit, and I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this beautiful, beautiful Sunday. It's just been a great weekend overall. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you next time. Peace.